Grazing has been a controversial issue with environmentalists for quite some time, and people who don't understand grazing very well come at this from a standpoint that grazing is bad. Okay, grazing is bad for grassland birds, it's bad for the environment. But in fact, if you manage animals well and you use grazing as a conservation tool, you're actually able to do better conservation. You're actually able to increase grassland birds more than if you were to just take animals off entirely. So a lot of the conservation approach in many parts of the country for prairies has been pull off all the animals. We don't want any kind of grazing on our prairies. What we've quickly learned over time with some research and monitoring is that you actually start to see decreases in plant diversity, decreases in bird diversity, decreases across the spectrum, because these systems evolved with grazing as a key ecological process, and you cannot just take out one of the key ecological processes that system developed over thousands of years with and expect it to achieve something good. And so grazing truly is an essential process to prairie and grassland management. And so unfortunately, the unfortunate result in some conservation approaches when you eliminate grazing is you're actually harming grassland diversity overall. And so what we're seeing when you actually do grazing in a way that's well managed and actually sort of mimics the historical movements of bison is you start to see bird diversity increase, bird numbers increase, abundances increase, total number of birds, bird species that are very dependent, the conservative species that are very dependent on grasslands, on native grasslands, start to come back and increase in many of these situations. So grazing is an essential conservation tool, especially when used well.